I'm assuming it's going to be me doing the catch-up, right? I mean...
Yeah, it's not a massive catch-up, to be fair. We did spend a good...
Wasn't it Todd who was supposed to do it?
Well,
yeah, I think that's right. Fucking flaked.
Todd's not here. He flaked. All right, so we're beginning. So, bit of a catch-up. Last session was a lot of preparation. You spent at least 60 to 75% of the session doing shopping and preparing, including Xerxil getting a hoard of crunchy spice for the ship. Once you left, you sailed for, I think it was 4 days westward. And on, I think it was halfway through like the 3rd day, so nearing the 4th day, you found a iceberg floating on the horizon. You approached said iceberg and decided to climb into its caves, its innards, and found a mystical magical cavern system of crystals and ice. While inside, exploring, you were attacked, ambushed by a white dragon.
I mean, we weren't really ambushed by a white dragon. We went into its lair and it was there. There wasn't really much effort it put into ambushing us.
Well, it kind of heard you coming and hid in the ceiling.
Yeah, but that's like if I'm hiding in my apartment behind a door, then I'm not ambushing someone.
Alright, so you decided to burgle a white dragon's lair. Well, not
Thank you.
And it snuck up on you and attacked you while you guys were sneaking in. And a fight ensued where Mackerel went down, as usual, and eventually you defeated it. One weird thing that happened was Xerxil did hear it say something, but it was all gobbledygook and draconic.
Yeah, it talked dragon bullshit, didn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Alright, so let's just get straight on. And this week I'm more prepared. So,
Gwendeath, we've already killed a dragon. And this is how Macro is currently helping
why have you got full hit points, Macro?
We leveled up?
You don't get full hit points.
Oh, okay.
Alright, because I didn't know you hate...
This isn't an RPG.
This isn't Diablo.
That's how I thought it was, to be fair.
Put yourself back down to like 20.
Yeah, I'll take 25.
No, because you should have remembered.
Now you are haggling. No.
You are also not large anymore as the combat ends. I believe there was a bit of a skinning going on, wasn't there? Didn't someone try to...
That's what I just said. Me and fucking Kaiser are currently mincing away at this dragon, getting everything valuable from its core.
You have not yet gone to go get Kaiser.
I was on my way back running and getting him, I think, at the end of last session.
We're getting the whole crew because there's a lot of looting to be done.
Yes. We'll get the entire crew.
Right, so you're getting the entire crew to come into this cavern complex. And
mine the treasure from the ice, yes.
Rip it bare.
Not the entire crew, we're going to leave some crew on the ship.
Stop being a pussy. Stop using logic.
We're leaving the trustworthy ones on the ship, so no one sails away.
Right, well,
I'll see you guys after you're done looting then, I guess.
Yeah. Well, Kaiser does come straight onto the cavern and goes, "Well, you certainly did a job on this here dragon," and begins to get straight to it, cutting from its mouth upwards with like nice saw motions, and you hear the squelch of its flesh being peeled away from its muscles.
Yeah, of course
Can
it
I
is.
absorb its soul?
You walk up to it and try to absorb its soul.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Just do that.
Xerxil just puts a bomb on the dragon.
Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, I just don't know yet.
Just checking, am I the Dragonborn? Do I absorb its soul?
You don't.
Any of us?
Do any of us dragging its soul out of it?
Fucking Frank absorbs its soul.
Okay, so a good port, like maybe a dozen of the crew do walking warily. Like some of them have guns, some of them have their sabers out, and they begin using mining equipment to hack out bits and pieces from the wall.
Is the iceberg now starting to defrost? Now the power of the dragon's no longer fueling it.
Nope.
Oh, get in! Permanent ice, boys. Make sure you keep the ice.
But there is sounds in, like, deep in the cavern. You do hear rocks falling, dripping, and occasionally the keening kind of mewing of something to the west.
I'm considering whether or not this dragon was alone.
Shall we go scout the rest of it out? I can't imagine anything else is going to be much of a risk, but I mean, I guess we should protect the crewmate.
Well, it's a dragon's lair, so whatever we find is either a dragon's minion or another dragon. There's only 2 options.
Maybe this one, baby. It speaks like retard.
There's definitely not a bigger dragon than that one in here.
Could be.
Surely? Oh, maybe there is. I'd probably enjoy that, but then I'm also next to death. Who's controlling Chester?
Me, I suppose.
Yeah, give it Mike. He knows I'll play a board.
Kaiser says this is gonna take a while. If you wanna do whatever you gotta do, and there's the sounds of picks hitting the ice and all kinds of stuff going on around you.
Right, let's not go seek it out though. Let's set up a defensive fortification, and then all the noise of the miners and everything will draw it out of its cave, and then we ambush it. Yeah.
Sure. I would like to spend dodge and spend 3 hit die.
Right, let's go with set up a fortification. Where do we hear the noise coming from?
Well, to the west mainly, and to the north you hear rocks dropping and dripping.
Oh, I just tried control zoom on Chrome and it just fucking killed everything. Let's do it properly then. Right, okay, so we're up here then, just past the dragon corpse. Yeah, just round about Gwendef is. Is all this higher up to the north?
Yeah, kind of like the elevation goes up slightly, and
so now I'm stood here. Does it sound like the sound's coming from that way?
It does indeed.
Right, okay, so Gwendef, come back. We'll set the fortification up here.
You want to send up a fortification?
Well, just some basic cover for his here. Gurildar can do his wall thing, and then whoever comes out, we can attack it from range here.
Okay, I guess, sure.
And then once we pepper it enough from range, I'll go diving in and kill it, yeah?
This seems like much more of a plan than we usually do.
I know, yeah. I've killed the dragon, mate. I'm on new horizons.
Sure.
I'm not normally nearly this dead as well. That's it. That's a...
God, this dead pretty much all the time.
Well, yeah, but more banged up than usual. Right then. Chester, get your ass up here. Zerxel,
What?
go send your minion little guy over there, see if we can figure out what's making that noise. We'll wait back here.
Okay. Go look, Spook.
Oh no, fucking Arnie's not here. How long does his wall spell last? Do we know?
What do you mean I'm not here?
Alright, you put second there.
Yeah,
I guess you
mine-
literally were just a second. How long does your wall spell last?
You mean just the fortress defense?
Yeah. The fortification thing.
I think it's 1 minute.
1 minute. Alright then, we'll leave that till you see. As soon as you see something, drop that then.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, so Spook sees a long winding tunnel that goes uphill slightly from here. There's a slight fluorescent glow to certain flora like glow growing on the walls and the ceiling here, just protruding through cracks in the ice walls. You see giant fungus protruding out of the ice in the ground as well, somewhere 60 feet up ahead. He's not hearing anything from here.
Okay. Is there sounds from anywhere else?
No, it seems like any sound has just gone dead silent.
Okay.
Seen Spook and gone, fuck me, that's spooky, and then run away.
It's really hard for Spook to test because he can't even like bang on the wall to see if there is silence.
Well, if Spook doesn't see anything, can you see through Spook's eyes?
I can, yes.
Okay, so can you wait there?
I am waiting.
As Spook is walking along there, something indeed does fall from the ceiling on top of him and go to attack him. And I guess that's initiative, even though everyone's like 300 feet away.
I guess you could just roll it with him and Spook.
That is within shooting distance.
Do you want us all roll, or just want to roll it with Spook?
I want everyone to roll.
Alright, then. It's impossible for me to be surprised as long as I rage first, but I'm probably not going to rage.
I feel like I'm pretty surprised by something I can't even see.
There is not.
Or know that it is there.
Every time I'm trying to edit my number, every time someone else does it, it stops me from editing it.
I mean, we are expecting something to be there, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a noise up there and we sent Spook to investigate, so. We still might be surprised by the fact that something attacked Spook. That might be the surprising bit. It's only Spook anyway, fuck him.
So yeah, it's only Spook. Screw Spook. Alright, has everyone rolled? Have we got a Chester? Even though he's not here?
You have not. I can't even see. There he is. There he is. Oh, now I've got to find his token. Token.
What's Spook's AC again?
It is 11.
Alrighty, so this huge creature lands upon Spook. Its tail lashes out, missing it, but his tentacle wraps around Spook, constricting it, and then its beak bites down. It takes half damage from non-magical attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a total of 22 damage.
Huge creature with a beak and a tentacle and a tail.
Well, I'd say large if I was going to be talking in D&D terms.
Right, okay. So fucking would have been big if it was huge in here.
And then one of the smaller creatures that look exactly like it goes to attack it from the side. And there it is. That should have been a GM.
Well, now I know it has tentacles, which greatly bothers me.
Yeah, you take a total of... Oh, Spook takes a total of 7 damage as the next one attacks.
Is that with the... Is this all with the...
Yeah, I've halved it. Yeah, I've definitely halved it. Alright, so Macro.
Zerxel, what's going on? And I'll ready a... I'll put my... What's my new weapon called? It's a Titan something. Titan hammer or whatever it is. I'll put that down.
Goliath hammer.
A Goliath hammer, that's the one. I'll put my... Oh yeah, because the other one was a Titan maul. This one's a Goliath hammer. I'll put my Goliath hammer down and pull out my Dragonkin javelin and ready an attack to throw it at anything that's hostile.
Okay.
Some kind of creature. I'll get Spook to bring him back if I can, but he looks pretty fucked.
Sweet.
Chest is up.
Chester will run for cover because he is slow. And ready something. Why do you not have any ranged? I guess he just readies a vicious mockery, whatever he's called that.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, he's literally got no offensive
Compass
cantrips, has he?
What
I
does
mean, it's
Chester...
a good defensive cantrip.
Oh yeah. It just makes D&D more like of old, where you had your wizard using a fucking crossbow.
Alright, so immediately the massive tentacles slam down upon Spook for 9 damage. The beak comes down and misses.
Spook is gone.
Spook
It
is
has
gone.
a beak.
I like when you resummon Spook, he's just gonna be like, "What the fuck, man? Why do you send me to my death?"
Grildar.
It's just
That's
something
what
dead,
minions are for.
something dead sassy with you.
You have to be a little bit patient with me because I'm on a laptop and only have one screen, so I have to tab between Discord and Roll20. The noise was coming up from north, right? That's where we sent Spook.
Yep.
Okay, then I will go and have a look since I have double movement on my first turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Once the sheet opens, quick step.
That's your problem. You're on a laptop. Once the sheet opens...
Oh no, my laptop's probably better than some PCs. That's fine.
I think it's just the screen limitation, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just less screen. So 90 feet, so that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7,
Try to lure him back here, Grilda.
9. Do I see anything yet?
Nope.
I think he went that
Did
way.
I hear where it was coming from?
Yeah,
So he went north, right?
yeah, he heard
No, he
some
went that
kerfuffle.
way, didn't he?
He went north.
You know, Spook went north, and yeah.
Okay, Then I will just go over here. Still nothing.
I don't believe you can see there. Nope, you can't see.
Okay, then I'll wait here and I will ready a 4-star for the first hostile thing that comes into my line of sight.
Okie dokie. Xerxil.
Resummon Spook.
Alrighty.
Move here. Spook can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spook can reinforce our dwarven defender.
Spook ends up with fucking Ruffalo PTSD like an endgame.
Alright then, Gwendeth.
Well, seeing as I don't see shit, I would just like to scale this mountain and end my turn here, readying an action.
Okie
Shoot
dokie.
whatever it is. Once I see it.
Before Macrol's turn, let me do some actions up here. Macro, you're up.
Right then. So much for the holding a position plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then already an attack with the javelin if anything comes in range.
Okie dokie.
Pardon me.
No, I won't.
Pardon denied.
I will be right back. I should be back for the next turn. I just need to check that the kid's actually asleep or something. Perfect. I can probably still hear you.
I don't think you should check that because
at
I
that
feel like he
moment-
deserves to play Pokemon under the blanket.
Okay. At that moment,
Sounds like you think this.
alright,
No,
at that
I meant that. Sorry, Liam.
At that moment, to your west, Macross, something soars through the shadows, its tiny wings flapping as it lands into you. Unable to get a proper
bastard.
attack, but it looks like a baby one and is unable to get its bearings correctly as it lands, slams with its overly large claws and paws. But it roars and keens, frost rhyming around its teeth. It looks like a white dragon wormling.
Fuck's sake. Gwendeth, we found loads of him! Can I shoot him with my javelin because I had an action prepared? And
Yes.
Grillo needs to throw his 4-start as well.
And I get to
Gwendeth-
shoot my bow.
Yeah. This is a lot of hits for him,
It's
unfortunately.
just a 13.
A 23.
23
It
hits.
hasn't got the I'm not using the elemental bit of it though, I'm just using it normally.
Right,
Wait,
23.
how long does inspiration last?
10
Because I
minutes.
still have last week's inspiration if it has been less than 10 minutes since the other fight.
Yep, 10 minutes.
I imagine it's been longer than 10 minutes because we brought all the crew and they've started
Oh,
mining.
that's fair, yeah.
Alright, let me take a look at all of these saves. Alright, it fails its wisdom check. Takes the Complex Salt damage. Then takes the javelin to the face, but the arrow misses. I will use Grildar's 4-star quickly.
Might as well have another Complisalt for this turn as well.
Ouch. And then the 4-star hits it in the chest and it goes down. I guess Grildar would ready another 4-star. I don't know.
Yeah, just say it does that. Just keep this
shit.
bad boy moving.
Todd
that-
has got loads of spells.
He does.
But he's
I
missing
think you
fucking
skipped
healing
Todd's
words because
turn.
of someone now.
Did I? Yeah, sorry, yes, sorry, Chester, yeah.
I like how we just straight renamed the spells as well. I haven't even kept the original fucking spell name in brackets, so it's literally impossible to play him.
He's going to heal himself like a greedy bitch.
Well, he needs to.
I know.
He needs to. Maybe. No one else can pick him up if he goes down, probably.
Maybe I should have done happy hour. Oh well. Done.
Alright, that's quite good. And that's from the flute as well, so it's not actually a spell slot.
No. He just seems to have... I don't know, he's written flute on there, but that was a normal cast.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Because he has one on the
Because I
flute and one
upcast
in
it to
the...
third level.
Ah, fair enough, yeah.
Right, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spook's not really seeing much. Spook's gonna hang around here and do a ghostly wail to try and attract attention.
Okay. Alright, we'll go to Grildar because I skipped Grildar's go because Arnie wasn't here.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Alright. Then let me have a look. So did it come from the southwest? There's the thing next to Macra, or
It did indeed come from the southwest.
okay.
But did it come from up high again? Did it drop from the ceiling like a
Yeah,
bat?
it flew in, yeah.
What a bastard.
Okay. And I'll move back a little bit over here. And stand next to Macra and do the same thing, but also look up a little bit every now and then.
Okay. I guess we're on to Gwendif then.
Well, I move up a bit, so I can't see any creature. So I just ready another attack in case I see one.
Okie dokie. It looks like the creatures to the north might be ambush predators and are not coming through the tunnel.
Feel like Spook might have fucked their plan then, because we're just going to fucking shoot him at range. we're gonna do a Tom and know their Roper's range is 50 feet and fuck its day up.
We could also just not go in there.
Alright, Macross, your turn.
But there's shit to kill. Right, I'll use my free item interaction to pick up my javelin. I'll then use my full action to pick up my Goliath hammer. And then just stand up here. I've not counted them out at all. Where was I there? No, I was there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two squares to get up there?
It would be, yeah.
6, 7, 8. Oh, so Spook's all the way up there and they still can't
Yeah,
attack
Spook's quite far up in the tunnel, yeah.
Push forward, boys. They've not quite got the range. We'll pick at them from afar.
Alright.
That's the end of my go.
Chester.
Haha.
Gets up to there. And I guess he just dashes to be ready up here.
Okie dokie.
Is Todd not showing up at all tonight then? No.
No, he's not. He's quite sick, apparently.
Fucking pussy.
Alright. I'll down. Alright, so Chester holds up there. Grildar.
I'll quick step and move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and my actually I'll dash forward a little bit.
Alright, yep, move up closer to Spook.
7, 8, 9, yep. Alright, that's it.
Okie dokie. Alright, so Xerxil.
Dash up there. Oh, Spook can see things.
Now, let me see what Spook can see. Okay, yeah, you see these creatures clinging to the wall. They're quite high up, but he can fly, can't he?
He can.
Alright, that's a definite
He's gonna
hit.
fuck that thing up.
Yeah, and it keens and screeches towards him. As it's hit.
I'm done.
Is that a magical attack, yeah?
I
I mean, it does necrotic, so I'm assuming it is.
don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't say it counts as magical for the purposes of overcoming immunity, but that normally only says that when it's bludgeoning.
Isn't all damage that isn't
piercing
bludgeoning and stuff magic though?
I guess I'm
think
gonna,
so,
I'm
yeah.
gonna leave it like that. Okay, so Gwendef.
Like, can you really do death damage without it being magical?
It's true.
Like throwing a corpse at someone?
Let's
I
be
don't know.
honest.
Ripping an arm off a zombie and beating it to death with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Still can't see shit. I'll dash. 5. Well, this is gonna cost 2, 15. There we go. So I'm blocking the way. Good job, me. I end my turn.
Okie dokie. Right, okie doke. This Grick will move over to Spook. Climbs across the ceiling and goes to attack him. Hits, and then brings it close for the beak attack. So it does a total of, I'm going to half it, 9 damage. And then Chester jumps at that moment as a shadow soars across above him and lands next to Macro. 2 of them do, in fact. If I wasn't so stupid and I actually could use the layer properly.
Does he hit? Oh no.
Yeah, they're dashing. 2 Dragon Wormlings land next to Macro.
That's silly of him.
Let me have a look what they can do. Right. Didn't you hold an action to throw in a javelin?
No, I used my free action to pick up my javelin, and then my main action to pick up my Titan Maul.
Okie dokie.
Or I used my free action.
How weird that Grick can. Gricks are quite fast actually. Lands right in front of Grildar, goes for an attack. Botches and slams against your shield. How comes I'm getting
Can
like...
you zoom into this? Great, now that we know.
Yeah.
Now we can...
Like, how comes I'm rolling like 23s and 21s to hit Spook, but it comes to hit the guy with high armor and I just roll 1s continuously?
Cool.
Alright, so...
You look quick from that picture, to be fair. Like, you can see the motion blur behind him. It's like a...
That Grick goes to attack Spook. See, what the fuck? Alright, so the beak, he's hit for 4 slashing. And then Macro.
Was that the dragons hitting me?
No, I did. I said Spook takes damage.
Right,
That's your
okay,
turn.
not bad. Well, they were
Slow
attacking me.
timing.
Yep. You're surrounded by 2 what look like dog-sized white dragons.
They're surrounded by me, mate. I rage.
Alright.
And that's 2 out of 4 gone because I reset everything when I leveled up. And then I will great swing. And it's not even called great swing, is it? What is it called? It doesn't matter what it's fucking called. I attack twice. Recklessly on 2 of them. So that's a 28 and a crit.
Alright.
And a 20. So 22 plus 9, that's 31 to 1. And then 16 to the other.
Yep, I noticed. Bang! Both of them let out a whelp. Kind of like a puppy being kicked.
Don't equivalent to puppies. These are fucking icy hellspawn, you bastard.
That's Todd's job anyway.
Alright, how many botches?
That's me done.
Alright, so Spook is hit for another 6 slashing damage.
Good old spooky tank.
And this huge one barrels its way down the tunnel, its beak snapping as it goes towards Grildar. That was it. Chester?
Chester will get some happy hour action on. And how's Macroll?
20 out of 108.
Well, he gets 7 hit points.
Get in.
And he backs up a little bit into the corner.
Alright. Grildar, you're up.
What are the crew doing whilst all this is happening? They're just like carrying a corner or
Well,
not
this has
knowing
all
what's
been
going on.
like what? 20 seconds. Kaiser's just finishing up and backing away. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yep, I'm just going to shout, they're here. And then I will dodge.
We're more survivable than the crew anyway.
Xerxil.
I will inflict ruin upon one of these dragons here.
Which one? South or the east?
Let's go for the south.
Okay, it passes.
And then Spook can attack the one that he attacked last time.
Is up. Yep, that's a hit, and it falls from the ceiling and smashes against the ground.
Cool. I'll just stay there.
Sorry, Liam, I forgot to ask. Is the passage small enough for the big one to get past me or not?
It looks like it can squeeze past, yeah.
Okay, if it would have made any difference, I would have liked to have moved like into the middle of it there. But
Okay, yeah, that's
maybe
fine.
it wasn't too late. Yeah, okay.
I'll let you do it. It's cool. Alright, Gwendeth.
I would like to shoot dragons.
Which one? To the south or to the...
5. Well, first I'll get past our giant rock thing. 5, which is your Curtis, in case you want that way.
just so you know, yeah, I was going to say you wouldn't be able to shoot past Macro.
And then I use my action, not use my action yet, I use my bonus action to cast Curtis. He's muted. Liam.
Zephyr Strike!
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah, strike.
And then I shoot the first dragon in front of me on 1 damage. Fantastic. With an 18, 21.
And it lets out a yelp as it goes to the ground.
I move here and I shoot the second dragon.
Poor dragons.
Fuck the poor dragons.
And that one goes wide.
I reach for the stars.
Reach
I fall
for
into
the
the
stars.
I end my turn.
Mountain high. Alright. This Grick realizes that Spook's just there continuously, and that it's got its, well, I guess, colleagues attacking the dwarf. I'm just going to keep attacking Spook. What the fuck? How comes they're rolling so high for Spook? What the hell? Alright, so he takes a total of 5 damage, 5 slashing damage as the tentacles try to latch on. And then the one in front of you, the smaller one, Grilldar goes to attack you with his tentacles. They're botched again! What the fuck is going on here?
Liam, the master of immersion. Stop rolling so shit, you old bastards!
I'm getting annoyed with my own NPCs. This is just... Right, and behind you, Macro. The dragon brings in a deep breath, injured, kind of stumbles slightly upon its own large paws, and then lets out its breath attack.
Fuck your breath attack! Bite me, you little bastard!
Can Macro and Xerxil make Constitution saving throws, please?
You
I
can't
think I'm behind full cover.
because
You
he's behind
are.
me.
You are indeed.
He has full cover behind me. That's the first time that's fucking come up and been useful.
That's why I didn't bother
17.
moving.
Alright, so you take half damage, so you take a total of 7 cold damage.
Yeah, that's the exact heal.
It
that
rolled
Chester-
super low.
Yep, it's a bit of a piss poor roll.
Yeah.
Right, and now he bites me.
No.
And now he bites.
Nope.
And now he claws.
Nope.
You little bastard.
Spook is hit again for a total of 7 damage.
Quit it.
6 slashing damage, sorry. Macro.
I bring my whatever the fuck Goliath hammer down on it. 20. Yeah, 23
Crush
damage.
its draconic skull.
Oh, I wanted that for later. And then I'll go in. Oh, I can't actually get up this passage.
No. You
That's
can.
awesome.
You'd have to squeeze past Xerxil, but...
I'll just squeeze him work.
Oh, at the moment, because Xerxil's in the way, you can't even get past. But...
I thought we could go through friendly targets.
Oh, yeah, I guess, but if you are squeezing through this part of the tunnel, it just means that you get a disadvantage on attack rolls and people get advantage to attack you. What if you're in that space?
I did get disadvantage anyway. I'm attacking recklessly. So it's going to take me 2 squares cast past Xerxil then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and he's in my range. Get in. I can't giant swing because I've already attacked. Can I swing? No, because it's a separate action and I can't do both. I'll just swing at the big one with Goliath hammer.
Curtis, just speak to yourself.
Yeah, 18.
18 is a hit, actually. Yes.
And then 14.
It seems to not as do like you hit its hard
Attacked
hide,
recklessly.
and it doesn't seem to do as much damage.
Oh, right, so it seems like it's resistant to this, almost.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, yeah. Have I got disadvantage? I'm actually squeezing where I am. I look like I've got 2 blocks of squares there, to be fair. Actually, if I'm swinging them all, yeah, I won't be able to hit anyway. Is it 15 it?
15 does not. Right,
No,
okay,
yeah,
so,
it's a miss.
Curtis, just ask me the question and I'll answer. You go through a massive speech of talking about the rules to yourself. I'll let you know if you could have just said, "Do I have disadvantage?" and I would have said, "No, you do not. You hit." You went for a whole tirade of speaking to yourself and then decided
I've got disadvantage because I won't be able to swing my in my
exactly. But I can tell you that as the GM that you've hit. It's fine. You are fit. You can fit in that space.
All right then.
Right, the Grick does go to attack Grildar, reaching forward with its tail to slam upon him. It misses. His tentacles come in. Misses, of course. Are you dodging still?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, it's Chester's turn.
Chester Decker. Round the corner. And another heal.
He's happy out.
Where's the repeat on that? Has he got a repeat on it? He does not. Fine.
Welcome to Todd's character sheet.
Manual it is. Oh, for God's sake. Oh,
Very grown up, Curtis.
Okay, fine. 9 hit points to Curtis.
Right,
Nah,
9.
nah.
I got the money. Very grown up of you.
Cost me £4 sent that over.
Sending money with your girlfriend's account and then calling me gay.
So,
No, it's a joint account, but you just can't have 2 names on it.
okay, so
I got
Grildar.
banned for PayPal. Grildar.
Well done!
Just unmuting, it takes a while. Yep, I will do the same thing. I'll just stay here and dodge.
Goddamn dodging dwarves. Alright, Xerxil.
Round the corner. And ruin the big one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All them tentacles and all that beak.
It fails.
Nice. And Spook will attack the one to the north.
That's a hit. Alright. Gwendeth.
Spook's just fucking soloing 3 up there.
He's so nearly dead as well.
Yeah, 2 HP.
I dash here
Mm-hmm.
because there's a giant dude at the way and they can't shoot anything anyway.
Yep.
You can't actually shoot through me. It's anything behind me that's got full cover. Anything.
I mean, that's just nonsensical though, Curtis, because you're literally filling up this thing.
Shoot through his legs.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you
Just don't give him a
disadvantage.
Prince Albert.
Yeah, I'll give you disadvantage, but if you roll a 1 in any of that, he is getting a cock shot.
Okay, sure, I shoot. I don't dash, I mark this one as my Slayer's Prey, and I let 2 longbow shots go.
Yeah,
Oh,
the first one!
That's the long shot.
Fucking do it.
Yes! Alright, so immediately, the first one scrapes between the cleft of his balls, nearly neutering the bugbear as he takes a total of 7 piercing damage.
Do I take a Slayer's Prey damage as well?
No, you don't.
No.
Hey, you already have 2 kids, it's fine.
Oh shit!
And then the next one,
Performing a public service.
and then the next arrow hits the Grick straight in between its beak and its tongue. Blood squirts out all over Grildar's armor.
I don't even know why I keep using Sharpshooter, because like my normal damage always rolls high for some reason.
And the Grick finally gets through Spook, dealing 3 damage.
Way. Oh, is that 3 before or after though?
It's after.
Oh.
Oh no, I rolled 6 slashing damage from its tentacles. It then begins to climb. It's on the ceiling above Grildar. This one disengages climbs over to here. This one moves over to here and goes to attack Grildar. Oh my god, it actually hit! What is this blasphemy? With disadvantage as well.
He's so upset he leaves.
So, Grildar, one of the tentacles slams against your armor, denting it slightly, leaving a kind of bruise beneath your beneath the armor for a total of 6 damage.
With dodging, yeah?
Yeah, I rolled a double 22. Alright, Macra. The one above you is about 10 feet above you on the ceiling.
That's still within range.
Oh, you have reach, don't you?
Yeah. Right, if it's 10 feet... 10 feet above me. Am I going to be able to hit all of them? So I can draw straight lines 15 foot, but if he's...
You're not massive swinging in here.
Oh, I did that last turn.
No, you massive swung in the area behind you with the dragons.
You can't do it with his tongue anymore.
Ugh. Oh no, yeah, I haven't done anything here yet, have I? This is annoying. I'll just attack the big one twice then.
Alright.
How annoying. I'll continue to use my Goliath hammer because it actually does more damage even with the even with damage resistance than what the javelin does. It's an 18.
18 is a hit.
This is recklessly, but then I still got it's still normal. 26. Get in.
That's another hit as well.
Get in. And I am my turn.
Alright, so the big...
Oh shit, I didn't even see that one behind me, little bastard.
Yeah, he climbed up on the ceiling. Alright, so this one, let's see if it's got reach. It doesn't... It does. Its tail lashes out on Macro. Hits you for a total of 13 bludgeon damage, half to 6.
Yep, let me see if this lets me hit. If they got... they've got me within 5 feet of me. Bastard!
Oh shit! One of his tentacles cracks you around the face for 24 slashing, reduced to 12.
Shit me!
And
and
then the beak comes in to finish you off for a total of 9 piercing damage, reduced to 4.
Is this fucker planning on hitting? Oh, that literally drops me to fucking 0 again. That's like the 3rd time.
And Macro goes down. Down, down, down.
Am I get dropped to exact 0 just so I get death saves?
Yeah, you got dropped to exact 0. Did 9 piercing with its beak, which is 4, so...
Yeah, I got dropped to exact 0. Does that still mean I get death save from though?
Yeah, you're not getting out of that.
Yeah.
Macro goes down quicker than a $2 hooker. It's disgusting.
or a €100 stripper.
Oh my god. Alright, Chester Decker.
Look at me, I'm Curtis.
Decker!
I go down every fight. I pick an ability that makes me go down faster. I'm a genius.
I not even used it. I didn't even need to there.
Yeah,
if anything, it gave me more HP, but I still drop like a bitch.
Get up, Macro! You must do this!
Get in.
Very good impression.
And
That was very good, wasn't it?
Brag as well.
Did I miss my turn because of that as well? Why do we go down just before my fucking turn?
You haven't missed your turn. It was after your turn.
Never mind. Yeah, I did.
How drunk are you?
The answer to that is...
I only had one.
I would get drunk, but my visitors have drunk all my beer.
Alright, Grildar.
That's what the year €4 tip was for me.
I think
That doesn't cover
it. Reverse.
That is... Alright, so the one to your left is actually out of range, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. There's still 2 in range, right?
Yeah, there's still 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
2 and macro.
Macro told me last time not to be such a pussy about it.
Not when he's on 8 HP.
Alright, so the actual little one to the north...
Alright, what I can do is, give me a sec. If he's on the floor, I can just step over here under this guy, right?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right, so the little one manages to dodge out of the way. However, the big one takes the full brunt of the damage. Anything else, Gordo?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Xerxil.
Resummon Spook and pump him and place him here. and run away.
Ruin, Pump. I'm pretty sure your character's got some fucked up sexual spell names. It's... Alright. We'll go to Gwendeth.
I would like to mark this one as my Slayer Spray and shoot it.
Alright. Misses?
Why am I fucking around on Just Eat? Let's go on fucking Domino's and get some fucking chocolate pizza.
18. A chocolate pizza.
Mate, the chocolate pizza's banging.
Alright, so this Greg here that was above you all moves over and falls onto Macro, who's on the ground, and goes to bite him.
Get off me, you little bastard!
Hits you for 12 slashing.
That's a nuisance. Reduced to 6.
No, you're not raging.
Ah, no, I'm not. I'm back down there.
Yeah, and then bites you for 2 death saves.
For 2? Is this fucker ever gonna miss?
You're on the ground, right?
I'd never die in this fucking shit-ass cave. This is gonna be ace.
You blame Rocket, he's like, difficult combat. No, I've actually... You were massive a minute ago. This creature moves over to Gwendeth, falls onto her, and goes to hit with a tentacle. What's your AC?
It's too high to get hit.
Yeah, you're true.
It's 16.
It's so true, both miss.
Ah, you get styled on.
You know what I'm gonna be a big fan of? Picking this new feat and literally getting 0 uses out of it.
Well, you did get more hit points, you've established that.
If not, I'd fucking chance use them.
Alright, so Grildar manages to get hit with the tentacles. No. Yeah, sorry, no. The tentacle gets blocked by the shield, and then as its beak comes in to bite you, you manage to block that too. Macro, this could be your...
I might actually die here, might I?
Yeah.
Have I got 3 inspiration? I might have 3 inspirations to be fair.
Do you?
Ooh, my character sheet says 0, which is worrying.
Roll a death save.
Ace, get in. Macro's dead. Called it. 0 use of that feat. Get in.
Can't believe you rolled a natural 1 as well. Oh,
Well, that is frosted. Do we have diamonds?
I can believe it. I mean, it's Macro's ultimate wish, right? To go down faster. Well, he went down pretty fast.
We should go down against fucking Gwendeth's dragon now, not these fucking little bitch ass
Alright.
fucking squid motherfuckers.
Combat continues on as you hear... well, you don't want to hear, you just see Macro on the floor bleeding.
You just hear a death rattle.
Yeah, you guys ready for the next side quest?
Let's not say this is final, because this is the type of level you could get resurrected. But let's continue. The big one goes to attack... yeah, go to attack Grilda. Misses. With its tail. Oh, God, of course it's going to miss. Like, everything misses against Grilda. Alright, Chester.
Is Chester smart enough to know that he's dead?
At a glance, you can make a perception check to see if he does.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you can see that the creature is on top of it, beak in his neck, blood going everywhere.
How does Grodar look?
Relatively unharmed.
Okay. Then he uses the thing on himself. God, I really wish he had a repeat on this. It'd be so much easier. And I suppose that's a bonus action to do that, so he'll complisalt wherever the fuck that is. His sheet is such a nightmare.
It really is.
Whatever the closest one is, this one right here in front of Gwendeth.
It passes, apparently. They got high wisdom.
How wise.
Well, they are like laying traps and stuff, right? And that's wisdom based.
Alright.
Higher wisdom than Gwendeth.
Well, sorry, Curtis, but at least you got time to order pizza now.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm doing now. If I had my glass on, you'd be able to see my reflection. I'm picking which one I want.
Grilltar, you're up.
Yeah, same again.
Oh yeah, ouch. Okay.
Let's make it all glasses.
And then the big one. Oh, out! They all failed. Yeah, it rips through most of them. Their black blood spilling. It includes. It also hits the one on Macro.
Good.
Right, Xerxia.
Let us try. Oh no, I'll just cackle because we got the big one already, didn't we? So I'll keep that going on him, and then Spook can hit the big one.
Which kills it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it goes down, shrivels up. Its long, elongated body slapping about.
That's me.
All right, Gwendeth.
Why is that first strike?
Stuff Crusher's next to £3 now. Bastards.
There's no strike like a Zephyr strike.
Ouch. Is this the one in front of you? Yeah.
Well, I haven't hit it yet. I haven't attacked. Now I've hit it.
And that hurts. You kill it. Arrow pinning it to the wall.
Get to roll Slayer spray damage. I shoot this one.
Yep, perfect hit.
Oh, no, my turn.
That is the one on top of Macro.
I've shot his dick, so I might as well save his corpse.
Alright, yeah. In fact, if you hadn't have done that, he might have lived.
I was encouraged by himself to do it.
No, you definitely were encouraged by Macro. You were encouraged by Katie. Two completely different entities.
Alright, these things try to bundle upon Grill that are missing completely. Even the Spook manages to dodge out of the way of one of the attacks.
Huzzah.
Chester?
Chester Decker. Gives himself another 8 hit points.
Alrighty.
And we'll again try to complassault the next one up.
Yeah. Well, as he complassaults it, giving an unearing joke to it, it falls to the ground dead.
Nice.
Collect.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, Grilda, your turn.
Yep, since there's only this thing left now, let's actually avoid like it for a change.
Okay, text.
It's just 19 radiant damage if it doesn't save.
Yeah, it's a con save, yeah? Yeah.
Yep.
Fails. Burns it. And the thing dies. I think that's combat over. Now we have to deal with the consequences of what just happened.
I'm really looking forward to this roleplay of you breaking into my kids or I'm dead.
Well, that's gonna turn out well now. Gwyneth has killed both of the parents.
Yikes.
Classic stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, and fucking Grildor killed her the first time as well.
Oh, that is true. We just keep
he never
amassing
killed her the
death.
first time. He was just involved in the charge that might have.
My headcanon was that he was on that fucking horse. The
Alright.
dwarfy little
I can't
bastard.
imagine Grilda on a horse. He'd just be standing like in the distance somewhere dodging.
Okay.
Yeah, be on top of the horse dodging.
Just use up the rest of this if we have time.
Mm-hmm.
Chester, can you bring back heal up Macro?
Haha. Well, of course I can. I'm Chester Decker. But, well, not now, of course. I would have to prepare for it. Some other time, maybe. Let me read my books.
Or just healy handsome?
No, did you see? He's dead. We must bring forth powerful magic for this. Of course, I would be capable, but It'll take time.
He's dead? I would like to check medicine. I know. Let's
From
see how
the
bad.
gas that's released from from Macro just here. Gentle reports from Frank.
Alright, so as you go to...
Anyone hurt that needs healing?
Nope. I'll take 11 though.
You'll take 11.
I'll take one of them.
There's 9 left if anyone needs it.
Well, yeah, I could do with it.
Yeah, I'll take it if no one else needs this. Yeah.
Okay, so, Gwendeth, you move forward, move the grick off of his body, put 2 fingers underneath his chin to his neck. He's no longer breathing, and the bite in his neck is a wide gash, and there is a lot of blood around him. His chest is not moving.
I've seen a lot of corpses. Very much dead.
It looks dead because it looks like food.
No,
He's just fucking already gnawing on my kneecap.
Grilda, you're gonna help me. We're gonna have to carry him to the boat without his children seeing him.
Right.
I would like his children to not know he's dead until we know we can't fix it.
Okay. That seems doable.
They'll just say he's asleep. From a giant wound in his neck.
Well, the better idea that someone just goes to distract the children.
Chester!
Alright, so Chester does walk forward.
What is it, Kenneth?
Go distract the children, play with them, be a funny man.
Right you are, Gwendeth. Funny is what I do.
Alright, so I'm assuming then Chester's heading back to the boat.
Yeah.
Alright, so Chester heads straight back to the boat, climbs on board, and immediately goes up to the 2 kids. And as Chester walks up, you notice that Mimu is crying.
Yeah, she knows. Why did she not warn me going to the iceberg?
And her sister is just standing there staring at her, looking rather confused, with Vivian beside playing what looks like with dice and cards, just wondering why is she crying. Like, Mimi, what's going on? She's like, Vivian, it's not fair. Fixer just goes, spit it out already, and he goes, Frank stole my sweets.
She's the worst psychic there is.
And she goes, Vivian says, right, I'll go talk to him. And Vivian walks out. Chester, make a performance check to see if he can distract them while the...
It's sweets you want. Well, I have a pocket plum for you.
Don't, Rocket, why? Why?
I've been dead 30 seconds and he's already making moves on the children.
Like, stop it! Stop! Stop! What's the performance check?
Oh, Todd's not going to get his extra special rolls because I'm not here. I'm doing it for him.
Okay, so Grildar and Gwendeth, can you both make stealth checks?
To carry the corpse on the boat.
Yep.
Well, Gwendeth is famously stealthy in her armor that impedes stealth checks. No, wait, we changed that out. She's wearing a breastplate. They don't do that, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Stealth, so I have +7.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, to be honest, you and Grildar, or Grildar helping you, managed to get Macrol's body onto the Zephyr rather than the Crunchy Spice where they are.
Then I wave Frank over.
Frank just looks at you and he seems to be like holding something up in the air as Vivian's trying to grab it from him. And you hear Frank go, but they're mine!
Frank, this is an order!
He turns around with the paper bag in his hand, and Vivian just snatches it straight out. And he goes, "Oh, unfair!" And he kind of walks over to the prow, and then jumps from the 10 feet from that prow to the Zephyr, and then kind of lands. And he goes, "How can I help you, Gwendolyn?"
Okay, I'm going to show you something here, and you can't have any reaction to it while anyone else is in earshot.
Okay.
And I show him the corpse.
He looks down at the body and goes, "What the? He dead."
Oh, I checked. Yeah, he's missing his throat.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
And I fear he didn't even die to the dragons. There were dragons. That would have been a very honourable death to die on a dragon hunt.
Kaiser did say that there was a dragon in there.
Oh yeah, we've killed all the dragons. Again, didn't die to the dragons. Highly suboptimal. We need him less dead.
I can. Well, how long has he been dead?
I'm gonna roll intelligence. You tell me.
It's been like what, a couple of minutes?
It's been like what, a couple of minutes?
Just literally repeat. He says, I honestly can't do anything.
Well, who can?
Someone more powerful than me. We'll have to go back to Arcatil.
Okay, Frank. Don't be suspicious about it. Get me the magic woman.
What magic woman?
The one no one likes.
You mean Anna?
Yeah, don't mention any corpses. Just show
At that moment, there's a whoosh of magical energy. Did I hear my name? Hello? Oh.
God, that's the most annoying spell in the world.
Are you stalking me?
She looks down at Macron and goes, Oh, someone has passed onto the next world. Look at her. Look at him. He's bleeding from all of the wounds.
Yes, we have noticed. Look. You have teleportation.
His children!
Can you not?
Oh, is it? You not told them?
Well, I would like not to tell them. You have teleportation circles.
I do. Yes, indeed.
So I'm thinking, is there any teleportation circle that is close to someone who can make him less dead?
Well, you see, this is a funny story, Gwendev. So let me tell you what just happened.
Is it funnier than a man dying?
Not at all. No, that's not a funny story. No, not of course. But do you remember ages ago, 4 days ago, when we left Port Arcatil, and I was like, oh, you know what? I could really do with some expensive chalks so that I could actually cast Teleportation Circle. Well, the funny thing is, me and Zexil forgot to pick some up.
You went out to buy it, and
no, we went out to buy gems, but I didn't get the expensive chalks and paints that I need for Teleportation Circle.
Okay, get me Frank back. Frank, are you still here?
Hi, I'm here.
Do you have chalk?
No.
Do you know someone on the crew that has chalk?
I could go ask.
Ask everyone if they have chalk.
Okay, Frank leaps across the prow again and goes, has anybody got chalk? And a couple of minutes go by, and Anna's like, leans down and says, I could preserve him if that's what you want, of course.
No, I want him to dry out and then decompose, and then we show him to his children. Yes, please don't.
She rolls an insight check. She doesn't get your joke. Oh, okay.
I've already killed their mother in front of them.
You killed their mother?
Well, if she was undead.
Oh, well, give me a moment. Anyway, she begins casting a spell. And yes, indeed, she does know gentle repose.
But she does and Frank doesn't?
She can... No, Frank doesn't have it prepared, whereas she can ritually cast it.
Okay, that's good.
So she doesn't have it prepared, but she's a wizard. She can ritually cast the spell. It does take a while, and Frank comes back with a bunch of chalk.
Wait, they actually had chalk?
Mm-hmm. He
What
nods,
is it?
and then Anna looks at it and says, "That's not the type of chalk I need."
Is it not? What's wrong with it?
We can't hear you, Grildar.
What is wrong with
Wow.
now?
Yeah, we
now
can
we
hear you
can.
now.
Okay, I was going to ask what kind of chalk, like 15 times, because I have 10 pieces of chalk as well.
Well, I need that kind of expensive arcane chalk.
What makes it arcane?
Well, it's crafted out of certain ingredients, I think. I
Would
tell
any
you,
of
we can craft some. So we can craft the teleportation circle out of other magical means. Say, dragon's blood?
Oh, you are in luck because we have a lot of dragon's blood.
We have a plethora.
I mean, yes, that could work, but there's also a chance that it could go wrong.
As wrong as telling 2 bugbear children we killed their father in a dragon hunt?
No, probably not, of course.
Okay, Frank, get the crew to bring me 2 dragon corpses, the small ones.
He nods. And, anyone else doing anything in this meantime? Zerxil, are you back at the crew, or are you still in the cave?
No, Zerx's still in the cave. He's looking through Spook's eyes, and Spook's exploring.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, the stream overlay must just be horrible today.
Oh, it is.
I'm gonna grab some Magnum.
Alright, so, Spook sees, for some reason, a big petrified hand.
Yeah, saw that.
Yep.
It's a bit weird.
Or, the tunnel's end there, leading off towards a more frozen crystalline structure. Huge tunnels leading northward, with massive jutting courts from the ceilings, the grounds, all kinds of things.
Goes on for quite a wait, this map.
Yep, it does. You have a feeling that, like, Spook also sees, like, odd statues frozen into the walls here. And the walls begin to get inscribed along this way. So you begin to see arcane runes embedded into the ice here.
A dragon!
Yeah, until you see a petrified stone dragon. And a large
Does it look radioactive?
It doesn't look radioactive.
You already have the radioactive dragon.
And around the corner you see a door, a big kind of electrum door with insignias and inscriptions all over it.
Could you move Spook to the other side, please?
He can't go through it. As he goes through it, flashes rejected him.
Mm.
German magnums are either very small or Adrian's a giant man.
Wait,
Should I
No,
get a
Magnum's
banana for
definitely got
scale?
smaller. Like our ones have got smaller. I'll send Spook back round the other way.
wait,
'cause
Spook
he,
counts as undead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't get through.
So I sent Spook back round the other way because I remember seeing something earlier on
Mm-hmm.
in the other cavern that looked similar.
Alright, so as you go past this way, you see that some of the crew members are picking up the dragon corpse.
Okay.
This is the frozen lake.
Yeah, down this way I saw.
Right, so there's some like where the cave tunnel is carved into like man-made structures, rooms, and the ground is made up of frozen cobbles and frozen bits of sand. There's some ruined stairs that lead up to what look like old bedrooms.
Okay. Anything in any of them?
In the one over here, you go to walk. Spook slides in. On the far end, there's like a collapsed tunnel. Inside here, on the wall here, is a circle of some sort, with all inscriptions, arcane sigils glowing.
Okay. I'm going to get myself over there as well. Where was this tunnel? In this one?
Over here, yeah.
Oh, that's around the corner.
Yeah. The archway seems rather pristine, though. The archway that was once there has all of these dwarven-style carvings all along its ridge.
Can I send them into the tunnel?
Yeah, he goes through and eventually just kind of like, after about 20 feet, realises it's just completely collapsed in.
Maybe send him through?
Just to keep going?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, so he keeps going and eventually reaches here.
Yeah, I get it.
You see he's kept going and ended up going through that wall there.
Yeah.
Wait there. At that moment, Spook isn't attracting the attention of the thing floating in the middle of the room. Its one giant eye is closed, and many of its eyes along its tentacles are also closed. Its big needle-like teeth drip what looks like thick, viscous saliva.
This fucker keeping a pet ice dragon.
And then eventually, it kind of makes a snort sound, and then looks around the room. And just kind of like, then just goes back to, looks like it's stationary, floating 20 foot in the air. Hasn't noticed Spook, hasn't even paid attention to Spook. But it is there, just waiting for something.
Do I solo a beholder?
A Spook.
Yeah.
That would be.
Can Spook come through this door?
You can try. It seems to have the same enchantment as the other door, blocking.
I guess seeing he could just go right round the corner of the wall.
No. As he goes around that wall there's kind of a force field that stops him exiting or leaving. However, you did see a weakness in the collapsed tunnel. That's how you got in.
Okay. I'll get him to come back through the tunnel then, if you don't mind moving him.
Yeah, I will too. What you do notice as you're moving Spook through that area is that, there is like literally a 5-foot kind of area that he can move through where there used to be a tunnel, and the force field that stops him wraps around it.
Cool.
There you go.
And I'll leave and find the others.
Alright, so back on the ship, Anna's like, oh, nice. White dragon wormlings. Oh, that's a lucky find. And she dips her finger and goes, oh, cold. And then she goes, Grodar, you don't mind me painting on your deck, do you? Excellent. Well, I'll go ahead and create a teleportation circle. Gwendeth. I could take him back home.
Where the fuck is home?
Longinia.
Ah.
You're muted?
Okay, I thought you meant his home, which is really bad because rebels there. They want to revive him.
Oh, I could take him to Mokhul. That is the nearest teleportation circle I know.
No, I just said that's bad.
Is it though? But I'm not wanted, am I? Makra, probably.
Well, I think they're going to check the corpse they're reviving because they're reviving it.
Probably. But if I take him back to Longinia, I will have to somehow procure a teleportation spell to get back to you, and you may be moving by then.
But the circle is on the ship, isn't it?
We don't have. There's no teleportation circle here.
I thought you were just making one.
Like to leave, yeah.
Oh.
You really don't understand magic, do you, Gwendeth?
What about me shooting things with a bow makes you think I'm a mage?
I don't know. I just wondered if you had some sort of arcane knowledge, you know. Oh look, there's Xerxil now. Hi Xerxil, welcome back.
Xerxil has arcane knowledge. Ask Xerxil.
If you want arcane knowledge, you should ask what I find in the cave.
Ooh, what did you find?
It's the big teethy one.
A big teethy one? You mean a dragon? The white dragon?
No. It's like a teethy cyclops.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
No, he's also lost me. Xerxil, is there something else in the cave that is not a dragon or one of those big tentacle things?
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's like all of them if they fucked each other.
And that's in the cave where the crew is currently looting.
Yeah.
Did you tell the crew that is looting?
No, you're the boss. I tell you. You tell the crew.
Since when am I the boss? I thought this is like Rilda's thing.
No, because you pay, right? You pay.
Oh, that is true. I do pay. I'm gonna get the people I pay for so they won't die. Grilda, you take over. And Gwyneth just runs to the cave.
You managed to get to the cave before. It doesn't seem they're going much past the initial part of the cave. Some people are like collecting crystals. Others are still mining into the walls. And you see they've collected several hundred silver that are now in like buckets now. And they go, all right, and some of them leave. George, who ventured in about 20 feet, saw the corpse of the Minotaur, goes, yeah, that's a bad omen, and just leaves. And he just sees you walking past and goes, there's a dead Minotaur here, Gwendef. We probably should get the crew out.
Where did the Minotaur come from?
It
It was there before. Okay, no, that's not the problem. The problem part is that there's something bigger than a white dragon, which we haven't killed yet.
You haven't killed the white dragon? I just saw it.
No, there's something bigger than the white dragon, which we haven't killed.
Oh, shit! Oi! And he just shouts down the tunnel, alright, crew of the Crunchy Spice! Get your seaborn asses back on the deck, yo! And a bunch of people do walk past, and Kaiser comes past, and Kaiser looks like Dexter after he's done a killing. He's covered head to toe in blood, little icicles frosting on his elvish plaits, where he's been cutting the white dragon, and he goes, I might have fucked up.
How do you fuck up in cutting open a dragon?
Well, let's just say I wasn't too skilled in cutting up a dragon.
You didn't think about asking me who kills dragons?
There's a bad wafting smell coming off of him, and he goes, I might have punctured the intestines somewhat.
You fucking fraud.
How much of our dragon is like still usable?
As meat? Probably all of it.
No, I mean for, generally selling scales.
This is not how skinning an animal works. It's the other way around. The meat goes rotten, the skin's still good. No.
Well, I got patches of skin and flesh. I managed to pry out some broken teeth. This is what happens when he rolls in that one for survival.
He better hope the fucking Macro doesn't get fucking revived, because he's literally going to fucking strangle him.
You are so lucky I have different worries right now than you fucking up the dragon.
Well, I got an eyeball.
I want the skull and I want to mail it to a bigger dragon to tell the bigger dragon I'm in business.
I can get the skull, no problem. I mean...
Okay, you shouldn't get it right now, because there's like a giant dangerous thing in there.
No, there's not. I sense nothing.
Oh no, it's farther in. Zerxel told me about it.
Yeah, it hits behind some weird doors that go flashy.
Well, shit, that sounds above my pay grade. I shall head back to the ship.
Well, apparently
what is below your pay grade?
Fighting, I agreed I would not do.
Then no, I mean, because you fucked up the thing we're paying you for.
Yeah, well, I told you that I was more into, coastal creatures.
It's...
Oh, no, in the middle of the ocean!
It's on an iceberg.
How was I meant to know that we would come across a floating iceberg in the middle of the ocean? This is not of my forte. Behind him, the bald-headed, eye-patched Arlo, your newest crew member with his rifle over his shoulder, walks in. I'll do it.
You'll do what?
I'll skin the dragon.
But we're not skinning the dragon right now. There's a giant beast in there.
That's what guns are for.
So you want to... Well, we're not... There's other dragons on the boat. Skin those first. The
Arlo
small
nods.
ones.
And then Kaiser goes, well, Arlo, it is my job to try to skin creatures. And Arlo says, yeah, but you're doing a shit job of it, so I'll take over.
I'll teach him, so at some point he'll be worth the 30 gold we're paying him. This is all horrible.
Arlo goes, you pay him 30 gold?
Oh, you didn't know?
I'm getting paid crude wages.
Well, you didn't ask for more wages. You didn't negotiate, he negotiated.
Shit.
Well, if you skin the dragons, well, I'll pay you 30 gold.
At that moment, those of you outside, so Grildar, who are by the teleportation circle, Arlo just leaps over, walks down deck slightly, looks down, sees Macro and goes, shame, and then just moves past him and begins skinning the white dragon woman.
Who is that?
I thought he was going to skin him.
Arlo. The sharpshooter
This is the
you hired.
sharpshooter we fired, yeah.
I'd make a fantastic pelt.
You would, yeah.
Wave Cleaver.
Yeah.
Since Cave is currently... just see to it that no crew member sees the corpse of Macra.
What, Macro's dead?
And no
No, I
one
don't
mentions
listen.
it
That's
to
so
the
loud. CHILDREN.
I will be honest with you there, Gwendeth. I never was too great with spelling.
The kids.
Aye, but you spelled children.
You just told me you weren't so good with spelling, and
Yeah,
now
but why did
said-
you then say kids? Do you think I'm that much of an idiot?
No, that's a shorter word. And we don't have much time.
Yeah, someone should tell him.
Well, we'll tell them if we can't, get him back. We're currently doing a teleportation circle out of dragon blood.
What the hell is going on my ship?
It's not on your ship, it's on the other ship.
Yeah, fair play.
Okay, so you just take care of that. I'll see that the wizard doesn't blow up the other ship.
I mean, are you gonna be able to bring Makrar back?
Well, the thing is, we're going to teleport somewhere where he can get revived.
Yeah.
And then we have to maneuver the boats there to pick whoever goes up
Pizza's
again.
here.
Where are you going?
Yeah, well, she suggested Mokhul.
Probably not an option.
No.
But we do have a new ship right here. Yeah, you got the Zephyr. They wouldn't recognize the Zephyr.
They wouldn't. No, that's good thinking, actually, yeah. Which one of us is not branded a rebel? I guess Xerxel can commandeer it.
I mean, he is the biggest fan of the God King Rebellion, I'd say. Probably not best to send him on to a dock where he proclaims the death of the God King. Yar.
We'll just have everyone whom we recruited past Mokhul on the boat.
Yar, we could send Anna, and we could probably send Arlo.
But isn't Anna doing the teleporting?
Yes, good point. She'd be going anyway, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she'd be gone. She can't commandeer a ship when she's gone.
Well, how's about... Right, I know I'm not an intelligent man, Yar, but how's about we send Makrar and Anna teleporting to Mokhul, and then we pick them up some days westward, on the beach or on a different town?
Yeah, that is actually an amazing suggestion. You should lead this entire operation, I'm thinking, sometimes. Now we'll do that. Which is a good port to go?
Well, I know of a port just westward of Mokhul. Not a well-known fishing village in Awani. I mean, I might have used it in my smuggling days for...
I mean, we're employing Xerxel. It's fine if you've done some criminal stuff.
I mean, I've done a lot of criminal stuff. I was a pirate.
I get that. So you can just say you smuggled stuff.
Yeah, I smuggled stuff in. Awani, Eastern Awani could be the great place to meet them, Yar.
And now we're smuggling stuff out. It's genius. This is an amazing plan. We don't even have to tell the children that Makrar is dead.
How's about we wrap Makrar up in some sort of funeral shroud so he's hidden from the eyes of the Mokhul citizens?
And if they check his corpse, we'll shave his beard so he looks a bit...
I mean, isn't his whole body a beard?
Well, he's like this extra beard, doesn't he?
I guess he does. You know, like when it looks like some puppies have a beard.
And we'll put clothing on him, that way they'll never suspect it's him.
It's true, all he does wear is a loincloth.
No, this is a perfect plan. I'll check on the magic circle.
Alright, and as you leap across, Xerxel, have you come out? I mean, I guess you would be joining the crew here now as well.
Mhm.
And Anna calls you over. And he's like,
Yeah.
Hey, Xerxel, would you like to join me in another expedition? But you got to be on your best behaviour.
Dogs will always behave.
Well,
But what about Toothy Cyclops?
what about Toothy Cyclops? We can come back to Toothy Cyclops. Or we leave Toothy Cyclops.
No, he looks juicy. I want to get him. Eyes are always succulent, and he's got a big one.
He's got a big eye.
Yeah, little ones as well, but
Could you explain what he
Big
looks
juicy
like,
guy.
please?
Well, could we perhaps stick first and talk about this tomorrow?
You are what?
So that's from the best state to do I mean, that thing's not going in.
But what if it gets cold and his eyes all shrivelly? It's not as juicy.
If it would have been getting cold, it wouldn't have been in.
Hmm. Okay. But I'll get dibs on his eye.
Um,
Okay, no arguments. We go. What you want, Anna?
Okay, so the creature you're describing much reminds me of a creature that we don't want to tackle with right now. What the plan is for me to teleport Makrar's corpse with you as my aide into Mokhul City. We immediately ask a cleric for help. I'm assuming you've got the funds to pay for such a service.
We just obtained the 700 silver, and we have some giant ruby.
I mean, we're going to need gold pieces to fund a diamond, but...
How much do you need total?
Well, I'm going to need... She looks around. 800 gold pieces.
Okay, I just hand her the ruby.
You had to the 4,000 gold piece ruby.
If no one is stopping me,
Please tell me fucking Grildor vetoes this.
Gwendeth is not in a good state.
Okay, she hands it and goes, this...
No, Grildor vetoes it, doesn't he? Fucking can't talk.
yeah.
Yes, I'm fucked for that. We just give it 800 gold as we have that in liquid cash.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Well, I hand her 800 gold because we have that in liquid cash.
Alright, so...
Gwendeth is just jumping back and forth between the boat, getting the ruby, putting it back.
I mean, it sounds kind of like something that Grildor would use. Like, he would say, here, have the gold rather than take the ruby. So I'm assuming he would interject at that point.
Yeah.
Well, he did. Anna already said he does.
Yep. Alright, so,
Yeah, I mean, also the ruby's in my bag of holding, so you're not getting it without asking.
What, we let you carry the bag of holding?
Yep.
Oh no, the ruby? I thought we had like a crew hold on the boat.
And do you want to leave it on the boat? What if it sinks?
Well, what if your bag of holding sinks?
Well, then I sink, and it doesn't matter to me anymore.
Oh, okay, so... I'm gonna finish this circle. And I'm gonna take Makrar. And in 2 days' time, we'll meet at the port you described, George? Yeah, small fishing village. Southern Peninsula. It's hard to miss. Okay, well, Turksil, are you coming with me or are you staying? This is Mokhul, and you keep proclaiming how you want to kill the God King. Perhaps not a good idea to do that with me, but I do need you for protection.
Okay, maybe we can kill some of his people.
No killing anyone there. You'll be discovered.
But I gotta protect her. If I can't kill people, how do I protect her?
Well, you only protect her if you get discovered.
But then we kill them.
If you get discovered, you can't kill them unless they're salaried employees and don't actually believe in the cause of the God King, in which case,
What?
It didn't stop us before at the Battle of the fucking Bloody Oranges.
Yeah, I guess if they're gonna hurt you, kill them. Be nice about it.
I can smile at them when I kill them.
He literally necrotic damages them to death.
I do have an acquaintance that we could probably contact. Her name's Zashida. Perhaps I can find her and request her aid. She was always a nice water genasi.
Isn't that the headmistress of the college?
Now dead. Yes.
Okay, while we're on the topic of people being dead.
No, I used to teach her. She was a student of mine.
Yeah, no, she's dead.
What? Zashida's not dead. Don't say that.
Well, this is a long story. Basically, I wasn't even there then. Well, I shouldn't even tell you this. Well, some people made a bad deal. This dude we were with is a gnome called Lantix. He made a bad deal.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And vampires killed to him. Which is Zashida.
Oh. You say vampires killed her?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Well, this is a sad day. Are we talking about the Ishadi?
Well, I'm not well versed in local culture, but I think so, yeah.
Oh, bastards.
They're in
Ah.
cahoots with the black dragon I'm hunting.
I see. So much has changed since I've been gone. So much. Well, are you ready, Zerxil?
Yeah, Zerk's already.
No, she nods. Goes, step into this circle here. You see the one inside the dragon's blood?
Yeah, Zerk's not stupid and not teleportation.
I keep getting weird lag spikes on Discord.
Yeah, I have the same thing.
Yeah, same.
It's just Discord being shit.
Alright, so, I'm probably going to finish early tonight anyway. I'm fucking shattered and stuff.
Well, we don't have Todd, and Arna's microphone is...
Yeah, it's been a weird night, isn't it? But we'll continue on for the next...
Macro died.
Yeah. So,
Oh, that's not that bad, is it?
Zerxil. There's a flash of light, and you hear Anna go, oh no. And at that moment, the blood lights on fire. And then follows these sigils all around the teleportation circle. There's a bright warmth and heat inside of you, Zerxil. Anna grabs your shoulder, grabs the corpse of Makrar by his ankle, and it feels like you've just been picked up by a giant and hurled across the world instead of teleportation. When you appear, there's a bright light in front of you. Sunlight's beaming through slits in the walls, arrow slits that would be used for now to let in sunshine. And as you blink, you're in an empty hall with 8 pillars holding up the vast, airy hall. The sound of a market square can be heard in the distance, just outside the windows. The calling of wares, the shout of people trying to sell their wares. And Anna kind of falls to her knees and stands back and goes, yeah, using improvised dragon's blood was probably a bad idea. And then there's the clip and the clop of someone's sandals against marble floor, and then as big doors are open. You look below you, and there is a large permanent teleportation circle embedded in the marble, and above you, hanging chandeliers spread incense across the room. And this bookish-looking female, dark of skin, hair tied up into a tight bun, stands there with her arms folded. An unauthorized teleportation circle. My, and she walks forward, tapping her feet against the floor, and says, you should have sent word, whoever you are. Looks down at Zerxil, looks at the corpse, then looks at Anna, and Anna goes, hi there, my name's Anna Spellthorn. I'm requesting permission to enter Mokhul City. And the bookish woman puts her glasses up onto the bridge of her nose. Holds her hand out. And Anna begins counting gold pieces. And goes, 50 will do? 100? She nods, places the 100 gold pieces in the woman's hand. She counts it, feels the heft of it, puts it in her robe's pocket, and says, welcome to Mokhul City. Go about your business. And then Anna says, this is why I overcharged on the ship, because I knew that we'd need to bribe.
Okay. What now?
You need to... Oh, I just realised something. I should have probably brought someone who can carry his corpse.
Yeah, I can't do it.
She goes, one moment. Would you please let us stay here for 10 minutes? The clerk nods. Let me see if she can...
Bringing the girl with all her weird-ass spells was definitely a good investment on our parts, retroactively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she begins casting a spell, finishes it, and these discs appear beneath Makrar, and then she lifts him up.
Big fan.
Yes, floating disc. Very, very useful spell. Invented by a wizard called Tensor. Let's go. And Makrar begins floating behind as she leads out, and instantly, bright sunshine blazing off of 100 plaster white buildings as you guys are... I haven't needed to look at the goddamn city map for ages. I gotta find it now. Right, restored. Right, so as you begin walking out, Xerxil, you are in the Tower of Law.
I have no idea what that is.
Below you, the land steeps down in great cliffs towards the Cewson Bridge, where you can see the tiled roofs of the new town and the rest of the kind of Bretonian-like ambassador village. To your left is the great expanse of the Skagfo lands and the mountains that divide the city in half. And Anna says, well, it's going to take a while. We should probably head along to the Grand Obelisk, no? I mean, that would be the best. Are you coming, Xerxil? Do you have any business before we head off?
Just go with you. You want me to come, I come.
Okay, so she walks past the House of Laws, a grand conical style building with other conical towers jutting from it. It's like you guys never went here in Mokhul, so I'm actually getting to explain what they look like. And as you head towards the Cewson Bridge, you pick up a coach, and she drops the coach 5 gold pieces and says, the coach slave, and says, we're attempting to get to the Grand Obelisk, and we'd rather not be noticed by anyone that could, question what's going on with the corpse that I'm about to put into the back of the carriage. He nods, takes the 5 gold pieces, puts it down his subric area, and she jumps on. And your carriage begins travelling through the city. Xerxil, since you came here last time, the city's changed somewhat. It's been some weeks. There are a lot more hound guards. A lot more. There seems to be one every 20 feet, just guarding a road, walking on patrols. They're now riding camels and horses up and down the road. Your carriage going by is largely ignored, but you do pass the Lady Luck Shrine, and to your south you can see the orchard where you had first originally met everyone. And eventually the carriage drives up into the marketplace, where a bunch of people are getting ready what looks like for transporting supplies down to the docks. Massive wagons filled with crates, massive wagons filled with barrels, and you can see down at the port there are about 200 ships docked. Most of them war galleys.
So where we go, lady?
Here, we're here. And she immediately clicks her fingers, and it's been 30 minutes, but the discs floats out onto the marketplace, and she goes over here, and she leads you over to the Grand Obelisk, the big floating obelisk towards the hippodrome and the building beneath it. Because the Grand Obelisk, most of it floats high above the marketplace. Some sort of magic keeps it aloft, but the base where it broke from is the temple of Anubis, where most people go to lay prayers. And as you walk in, she goes, I need some help. And a cleric approaches, looks at the corpse in the shroud, looks up towards her and looks at you. Well, this isn't a very...
I cast invisibility. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. So you're actually invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she looks and goes... He looks at Anna and says, well, it's unusual to see your type here. And she nods and goes, yes, I'm from Newtown, and I'm here trying to get my friend saved. What has happened? And she says, he passed in a violent encounter with a hippo.
Wow.
He goes, yes, they are very dangerous creatures. Come on into the side room. And she leads you guys into a side room where I'm assuming you're following, like an invisible Dobby. Lays Macra onto a stone table and says, it seems that your friend has been dead for some time now, several hours. She nods, and then just hands 600 gold pieces straight to him, and he goes, I shall be right back, and comes back with a diamond the size of his thumbnail, lays it on Macra's forehead, and he looks down and goes, I do you mind if I look at the corpse? And she looks around. And then his eyes narrow, and he says, "Is there some sort of secret that I should know of? I mean," just no, of course. And he goes, "Fine." Lays the diamond on Macross' forehead, begins casting. And speaking in
my reputation precedes me.
Speaking in tongues, he manages to resurrect Macro. Macro takes a deep breath and is on 1 hit point. Also has -4 to everything.
Balls. Shit me.
Yeah. So you kind of like pulling all the shroud off of your face.
Oh.
And the cleric takes a step back and looks aghast. His eyes take on a violent look. And Macra, in front of you, is Halim Al-Faraj. And he just looks at you, goes, "Macra."
Halim. Shit.
There's like a look of... He looks towards the door that's closed, and then Anna's kind of like moving her way and goes, towards the door to block it. Goes, "So you know him?" And Halim looks towards and goes, "Yes. He's the one that stopped a rebellion and then started one."
What?
Do you remember the axe that I uncursed for you, Macra?
I still think he owes me one, because didn't I do him a favour immediately before them as well? So, yeah, that was good of you. You did well there.
You need to explain yourself, Macra.
Wine, please.
Wine?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Regrown throat's not great.
You're wanted. What's to stop me from shouting, calling for help?
Why the fuck are you in the
I will
middle of
kill
this
you
shit
if you
anyway?
do.
He looks around.
Where the fuck are we?
You're in the Grand Obelisk.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
I just look at Anna like...
Anna's like, "I could get us back out of here. We just won't be here. Or with the ship."
Right.
She kind of looks towards...
Let's Macro's like 15. He's literally just come back from the dead. He was in the grace of Ra's fiery testicles.
That's how it works. Is that law then?
That's what you do. You reside back in them, and then he shoots you back out into the world. But I've come out the wrong way. That's why I'm so fucked up.
Halem says, "I'd like to know what happened to you, Macra. What made you turn rebel?"
He was after my kids. Short and simple.
Make a persuasion check.
The big evil bastard.
Macro, possibly the worst person to convince anyone of anything.
Mm-hmm. I've not even got I've got intimidation. Can I intimidatingly say he wanted my kids?
No, that's not an intimidation.
Why have I got intimidation? I've never used that. God, this
I
character
just used it once to lower the prices of a shop.
Oh yeah, maybe I have. Yeah.
Okay,
That's more than I was
you
expecting.
stutter and stammer your way through your persuasion, and he nods and says, "I do believe you, but that doesn't stop you being a traitor. And whoever is invisible in here, show yourself."
No. You can't make me.
"So is this a threat that if I call for help, you kill me?"
Yes. No, it's not threat. It's just what I do.
it's promise.
He nods. "Get out. Leave. And Makra, it is best that you never come back to Mokhul City. Did you know that your wife was involved in this rebellion? And that her people killed the Methuselah? The God King is furious. War is at hand."
Yeah, next time I come back here, it'll be after his head. To be fair, so but best of luck to you.
I would
Cheers
not say that to me.
Cheers for the revive. I don't know. I'll make my way out.
As you go to open the door, Anna's like, "I've still got 100 gold pieces."
Sweet. What are you going to do with that? How do we get out?
"I don't know." He shrugs.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Zerxel, any ideas?
Ideas on what?
How the fuck we get out of here? Have you got any more of them invisibilities?
Good, though. Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Okay. All of us?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh, we have to
Shit.
go to docks, I think.
They've got well, Macron know about, considering he worked on the docks, will he know about any anti-magic warding on there that'll just
in Shiredale, where you're from, there is none. Those fishing docks are just like shanty put together docks. And Anna says, we need to get west by tomorrow morning.
Where west?
Awani.
How do we get there by tomorrow?
Well, if we take a boat, we could get past and outside of Mokhul City, or we could take a camel.
Right, I've got a plan, and then I'll lead them towards Shiredale.
Alright, so you guys head towards Shiredale. Is there anything that Gwendef and Grildar want to do on the boat?
Avoid Makarat's children.
Yeah, Chester's like knackered from juggling, cartwheeling. he's just like, hey, have I told you? And just keeps going and going. And eventually, George goes, yo, just so you know, kids, your father's taken a trip with Anna and Xerxil on a little private mission. Teleported away, and Mimu stands up and goes, clicks her fingers and goes, yeah, okay.
In the meantime, I'll be spending my time trying to make plans on how to best deal with this
Deal with
tasty
what?
snack of Xerxil.
Oh, okay, so yeah. Well, I would say that Anna has told you that she does, before she left, that she does suspect there might be, by what Xerxil says, there might be a beholder in there.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to rethinking all the warfare books that I've read and how to most effectively deal with that situation.
Okay. I would like
Things
you to...
like... Sorry, yeah, go on.
No, I was going to ask you to roll library use. Sorry, fucking... We're listening to too much Call of Cthulhu podcast. Can you roll Arcana? Can you roll Arcana?
I was going to say library use?
Yeah, I'm literally trying to learn how to play Call of Cthulhu lately, and I've been listening to loads of like live plays. I'm getting really confused with systems.
Yeah, I will do 20 as soon as Robin sounds responded. How far is on my shield? It's +3. +4. +4, so that's 12. But I wasn't really trying to approach it from a magical point of view, more from like a warfare point of view.
Mm-hmm. So is that a +4?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, but this is a little bit of research, and yeah, you do get the basic knowledge of how they work with their rays, and how sometimes they can be random and they're anti-magic filled, and how to best approach it. So Grildar does have basic knowledge of how beholders work, so you can use your own knowledge of how to try and defeat this thing.
Yeah, I was thinking about like how thick is the iceberg? Just blast it with cannons from the outside, or will that just completely not work?
Well, like I said, it is quite big. It was big enough to hold a whole cavern complex in the centre, and it seems slightly magical as well by the fact that it just does not melt, even though you're in a bright Mokhul summer.
Yeah.
Everlasting ice cubes.
Yeah, just whatever I can do planning wise to help prepare, I will do that over them.
George just goes, yo, we do have that big barrel of gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could blow.
Be helpful.
I mean, it will take
we
away.
Might need that for the ship.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was. That's what I was gonna say. Yar, we might need that for the 4-pounders.
Mm-hmm. So what we do have is, what can we do? I have some oil flasks.
I mean, we could move the 4-pounders inside. Yar, set up a perimeter.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'd rather be light on our feet. If we really need to get out, I think just be able to get out. So
yeah, good plan.
Paramount here. Yeah, no, I'll just get the crew prepared. I said I don't really have anything on me that's going to make it super easy. So.
Alright, so we'll go over to Gwendiv. Is there anything you wanted to do these next?
Well, I have 3 small dragon child corpses, and as you might remember, the last thing the Redfoots killed were 3 children of an ancient black dragon. So I would like to arrange the 3 skulls nicely in a box, and write a note, "Does this remember you of anything?" Signed Redfoot. And I would like to prepare to mail that out once we get to port.
I can't wait for a fucking hunters down and blow us out of the water.
I mean, so this is a question. Which ship is going towards Awani port for the day?
I feel like the non-floating one is less conspicuous, but it's also the one they know we have.
Yeah, so you could say... No, like I said, the land ship, when it goes to sea, does knife through the water somewhat. It's not like it's completely floating like a goddamn...
It still doesn't have, you know,
There's
masts.
sails and masts, yes. But, you know, it's only a small port town. So Grildar could literally go to pick Makra up and be back by, like, maybe 30 hours.
But we do have to mail the heads.
Alright, so...
Yeah, I propose that we would sail there with the Zephyr.
Yeah.
And then just send a rowboat to stay far enough out that it doesn't become so obvious that we're a strange ship.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so that is the plan. So, Grildar, you'll be going with a skeleton crew, basically.
Yeah, and just send a rowboat out, not to the docks, but like to shore somewhere by and walk from there.
Alright, so the idea is to take the Zephyr slightly off course away from Awani port and pick up Makra, Xerxil, and Anna, who are still currently in Mokhul City, but invisible. And I'm going to actually end the session early there today because I'm shattered. Okay. Your battery's going to run out. We got no Todd.
Yep, that's cool.
Just to have a short session.
Just not be so loud while the kids still getting sleep.
Alrighty. Right, well that's the end of this